In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we have a new lesson for second secondary grade, first semester, English subject, Unit 1, Grammar, Mega Go 3. This lesson is prepared and presented by Muhammad Al-Uthaymin. Today we will discuss using auxiliary verbs do, have, and be. Then we will write yes/no questions using auxiliary verbs do, have, and be. What does auxiliary verb mean? What do you know about auxiliary verb? We call them helping verbs, like am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had. These are examples of auxiliary verb. Questions usually follow the same pattern: auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb. Have you charged your phone? Did they call you? Now, where's the auxiliary verb here in this sentence or in this question? It is have. Excellent. And in the next sentence, where's the auxiliary verb? It is did. And you is the subject. They also the subject. Charged and call, they are the main verbs. Note, after do, does, and did, we use the base form of the main verb. Here, call, we didn't say called, although it is in the past, but we use the verb in the base form. Call, with have, we use charged. Example, he didn't answer. We didn't say he didn't answer the phone. No, because we used verbs to do, either do, does, or did. The verb behind them, or the main verb behind them, should be in the base form. Base form means that we don't add ed or ing or s. This is the base form. Auxiliary verbs work together with main verbs. The most common auxiliary verbs are do, have, and be. So we will study verb to do, verb to have, and verb to be. Verb to do. Use do with negative statements and questions and with affirmative and negative short answers. Examples: she doesn't like social networking websites. What is this? Negative. So use do with negative statement. Because this is negative, we use verb to do. Does not. She does not like social networking websites. And also we use it with questions, like this. Do you send lots of text messages? We used verb to do because this is a question. Did Thomas answer your email? Also with affirmative and negative short answers. This is affirmative short answer. Affirmative to say yes, and negative we used here. Do, verb to do. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. So in short answers, either affirmative or negative. Both of them we use verb to do. With he, she, or it we use does. With I, you, we, they we use do. This is in the present simple. In the present simple, he, she, it does. I, you, we, they do. We use does either in negative or question, and do either in negative and question. What about if the tense is in the past? We use did. Now we are going to talk about verb to have. Use have with present perfect and past perfect affirmative and negative statement questions and short answers. Examples: she has not created her own website. So this is what, if we say she has not created, this is the negative form. We can say also she has created her own website. This is affirmative. With questions, has she posted any photos yet? Yes, she has. Or no, she hasn't. We started with has with auxiliary verb. Yes, she has, or no, she hasn't. Have you charged your cell phone? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. So again, this is affirmative or negative, question, and short answers with yes or no. Verb to have, we have has, have, and had. Has in present, he, she, or it. Have used in present too with I, you, we, and they. And with past, we use had with all of them. Now we are going to move to verb to be. We use be with progressive, affirmative, and negative statements. Progressive like present progressive, past progressive, either in questions or short answers. We use it with affirmative, negative, questions, and short answers. Examples: she is not answering. So is and verb with ing, this is present progressive. Present progressive. She is answering. If we say she is answering her cell phone, this is affirmative. If we say she is not answering her cell phone, this is negative. In questions, is your cell phone working? We started with verb to be. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. He was using his brother's cell phone yesterday. This is past progressive. Was or were with ing. Was or were with ing, both are past progressive. So we use be with progressive, either present or past. He was using his brother's cell phone yesterday. Were you surfing the internet last night? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Also use be with passive, affirmative and negative statements, questions and short answers. The internet is used by millions of people. The internet is not used by millions of people. This is in a passive. Were you given a password? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Also, question in passive. We use am with I, is with he, she, it, are with you, we, they in present. If it is present, we use either am, is, or are. With past, we use either was or were. I, he, she, it was, we, you, they were. Now, this is evaluation and exercise to evaluate whether you understand this lesson or not. Circle the auxiliary verb in each sentence. We are downloading an antivirus right now. Where is the auxiliary verb? Are. Excellent. Number 2. I do not check my email when I'm on vacation. Where is the auxiliary verb? Do. Perfect. Do you have another auxiliary verb? Yes, we do. There is another auxiliary verb. Where is it? It is am. Excellent. Number 3. Online newspapers have become more popular than print newspapers. Where is it? Have. 4. Did you send her a message? Did. 5. The internet is used by millions of people each day. Is. Number 6. My grandmother had never used the internet before last week. Where is the auxiliary verb? It is had. Number 7. We have been online for a long time. What is the auxiliary verb? Have. Also we have been. The short answer echoes the auxiliary used in the question. For example, do you? Yes, I do. The same usually we use the same auxiliary verb. Did he? Yes, he did. Did? Yes, he did. We didn't say yes, he do. No. We say yes, he did. Now, questions usually follow the same pattern. We said this before. We said that questions starts with auxiliary verb, subject, main verb. If there is no auxiliary verb, we use verb to do. For example, when I give you this statement, I play football, and I ask you to make a question, we should use either do, did, or does. What can we say? Do you play football? After do, does, and did, we use the base form of the main verb, like he didn't answer the phone. Now, write yes/no questions. Number 1, she has posted photos on her website. The auxiliary verb is has. So we start with it here. We say has she. Has she posted photos on her website? Has she posted photos on her website? He found lots of good resources for his essay online. Where is the auxiliary verb here? It's supposed to be here. No auxiliary verb. So if we don't have auxiliary verb, what should we do, or what should we use? We should use verb to do. Either do, did or does. If the sentence in present, we use do or does. In past, we use did. Found, is it past or present? He found. Found. Is the word found in the past or in the present? It is in the past. What's the present form of found? Find. Excellent. So the answer is he or did he find? Did he find lots of good resources for his essay online? What did we change? We add did and we convert found to find. We make it in the base form. Number 3. She usually turns her cell phone off before class. We don't have auxiliary verb to here. She usually turns her cell phone off. This is present. And there's S in the verb. Starts with she. We said if the sentence starts with he, she, or it, or third singular person, we should use does. So what's the answer here? Does she usually turn? Remove S. Does she usually turn her cell phone off before class? Number 4. She has had that bicycle for a long time. We didn't say that this is no, it is not is. She has had, because is cannot be followed with verb without ing. With is should be in progressive. So this is the short form of has. She has had that bicycle for a long time. What can we say? Here we have helping verb, which is has. We can say, has she had that bicycle for a long time? Number 5, he is not answering his phone. He is not. We have helping verb. It's easy. We can say, is he not answering his phone? Is he not answering his phone? Now, complete the sentences with the correct form of do, have, or, and be. Layla says, blank, you still make your own jewelry? The answer is yes, I do. And we said that the answer echoes the question. If the answer is do, of course, the question will be do. Do you still make your own jewelry? Yes, I do. In fact, I turned. This is in the past. You cannot say do, did, or does before ed. So we have, and we cannot say am, is, are before the verb ended with ed. We only have verb to have, either have, has, or had. So you say I have. Why? Because has comes with he, she, or it. I, you, we, they, we use have. I have turned my hobby into a business. Really? You selling your jewelry now? This is a question. This is in progressive. ing and now. So this should be in the present progressive. We use either am, is, or are. So what's the answer? With you we use are. Are you selling your jewelry now? Yes, I. We should use verb to be. What is the auxiliary verb that suits I? Am. Yes, I am. I sold in the past, so you should use verb to have. I have sold more than 50 pieces of jewelry online this year. My jewelry bought by people. My jewelry blank bought by people all over the world. What's the answer here? My jewelry is bought by people. This is in the passive. In passive, we use verb to be. Right now, I making. This is in progressive. We either use am, is, or are, because also you have now. Now I. What can you use with I? Am, is, or are? I what? I am. I am making bracelet for women in Shanghai. So this is the end of our today's lesson. Today we have studied grammar. We discussed using auxiliary verbs. They are verb to be, verb to do, and verb to have. Those are the most common auxiliary verbs. Verb to be in present, am, is, and are. In past, were, and was. Verb to do, we use do, does, and did. Do and does with the present, did with the past. If the subject is third person singular, we use does. Otherwise, we use do. In the past, we use did. With verb to have, we use had, has, or have. In present, we use have or has. In the past, we use had. If the subject is third person singular, like he, she, or it, we use has. Then we wrote yes, no questions. We said begin with auxiliary verb, and if the sentence doesn't have a helping verb, use verb to do. These are our references, and for more information visit our website or contact us on Twitter or on our free number. Thank you for listening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.